dear learners, and welcome to English Flow. My name is Kim, and I am so happy you are here. If you found this podcast, it probably means one thing. You want to speak English, not just read it, not just study it for a test. You want to open your mouth and have the words come out naturally, easily, and with confidence. English Flow is a place where we use English, not just talk about it. Every episode, we work with real, everyday language, the kind you hear in conversations, in movies, in songs, at work. We go step by step, no rush, no pressure, just clear, simple progress every day. Today, we are not going to learn new words or grammar rules. We are going to talk about how to practice English every single day without getting tired, bored, or giving up. Here's something most English courses never say out loud. Knowing English and speaking English are not the same thing. You can know many words, understand the grammar, but when someone speaks to you quickly or you try to speak in real life, your mind goes blank. The words disappear. This happens to almost every learner, and it is not your fault. Speaking is a skill, and skills need regular practice, just like playing an instrument or learning to drive a car. Let me tell you about a very common situation. One day you feel motivated. You make a plan, sign up for a class, download an app, tell yourself you will study every day. It goes well for a day or two, maybe 3. Then life gets busy. You miss a day, then another, and you feel bad about it, which makes it even harder to start again. So you stop and your English stays where it was. Why does this happen? First, most learners depend only on their English class. 2 or 3 hours a week is not enough to become fluent. There are 168 hours in a week. Language grows when you use it a little bit every day, like watering a plant. A plant watered once a week stays alive, but a plant watered every day grows strong and beautiful. Second, the goals are too big. I will study 4 hours every day. Sounds great, but is hard to keep up with. And when you miss a day, you feel like you failed. The problem was not you. The problem was the goal. Third, not having a practice partner. Many learners feel shy, afraid of making mistakes, and think, I will start speaking when my English is better. But your English gets better by speaking, not by waiting. So people wait, and waiting becomes not practicing, and not practicing means no progress. So what should you do instead? Before any habit or technique, let us talk about mindset. The biggest wall between you and fluency is not your vocabulary or grammar. It is fear. Fear of making mistakes, of sounding silly, of being judged. That fear is what keeps learners silent. You know the words, you understand the sentence, but the moment you open your mouth, a little voice says, what if I say it wrong? So you say nothing, and nothing means no progress. Decide right now that making mistakes is okay. Mistakes are proof that you are trying, and trying is the only way forward. Every fluent English speaker you admire made thousands of mistakes to get there. Shift your mindset from I cannot make mistakes to mistakes are how I grow. Here is something that might surprise you. Stop trying to memorize grammar rules. When you were a baby learning your first language, nobody handed you a grammar book. You learned by listening, then copying, making mistakes, and trying again. That is exactly what you need to do with English. Stop treating it like a subject to study and start treating it like a world to live in. Make English part of your daily life, the same way your mother tongue is, not just an hour you do and then forget. Surround yourself with English everywhere, in small ways. Change your phone settings to English. Listen to English music while you cook. Watch short YouTube videos before bed. Put English labels on objects in your house, desk, chair, window. Every time your eyes land on that word in a real context, your brain connects the word to the thing, and that connection is real learning. Start small and be consistent. You do not need 1 hour a day, not even 30 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough if you do it every single day. 10 minutes of a podcast in the morning, a song on your way to work, a few sentences before bed. You do not need a perfect plan. You need a realistic one that fits your actual life. Now, some simple daily habits. The first is shadowing. You listen to someone speaking English, then repeat exactly what they said, the same words, speed, tone, and rhythm, like an actor copying another actor. You do not translate or stop to think about meaning. You just listen and repeat. Here's an example sentence. I just woke up. It is 7 in the morning. I am a little tired, but I am okay. The second habit is thinking in English and talking to yourself. Most learners think in their native language first and then translate, which makes speaking slow. Instead, start naming the things around you out loud in English. This is my desk. It is made of wood. My phone is on the desk. There is a cup of coffee next to it. The window is behind me. Or describe your morning. I just woke up. It is cold this morning. I do not want to get out of bed. I am going to have eggs for breakfast. I am running a little late. Say these out loud anywhere, in the kitchen, the car, the bus. The important thing is that your mouth is moving and English is coming out. This is how babies learn, by talking about what is around them and what they are doing, constantly, until it becomes automatic. Also, do not try to learn words alone. A word on its own from a dictionary list feels empty. A word inside a sentence becomes alive. For example, exhausted means very tired. But when you hear, I worked 12 hours today, I am completely exhausted, I cannot even think straight, you really feel what it means. Always learn words inside sentences, conversations, and stories. The third habit is writing a short diary in English every day, just 2 or 3 sentences. For example, today was a normal day. I went to work. I had lunch at my desk. I am a little tired tonight. Or even shorter. Today was good. I had coffee with a friend. I feel happy. You can also write your to-do list in English. Buy milk. Reply to that email. Call the doctor. Watch something in English tonight. The fourth habit is reading out loud with your voice, not in your head. Speaking is physical. Your mouth, tongue, and lips need training like muscles. Start with something simple, a short paragraph, a news article, even a children's book. Read it slowly, then faster. Your mouth becomes more comfortable with the sounds of English, your pronunciation improves, and your confidence grows quietly. The fifth habit is recording your voice. Every day, record yourself speaking for 30 seconds to a minute about your day or whatever you are thinking. If you have a friend learning English too, send recordings back and forth. No one is judging you. Mistakes are proof you are trying. The sixth habit is watching short videos or shows in English. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Use English subtitles, not your native language. Native subtitles make your brain translate. English subtitles connect sounds directly to meaning. One day you may realize you do not need subtitles at all. The seventh habit is joining an online English community. You do not need a speaking partner in your city. The internet makes it easy to find learners from all over the world. Say hello, introduce yourself. It might feel scary for 30 seconds, then it will feel great. And now, the most important thing. The biggest mistake most learners make is not the wrong method or too many grammar mistakes. It is waiting. Waiting until their English is better, until they feel ready for the perfect time or partner. But that day never comes. Confidence does not come before practice. It comes from practice. The only way to feel ready is to start before you feel ready. So start today, right now, with what you have. 10 minutes is enough. 1 sentence is enough. Even 1 word spoken out loud in an empty room is enough to begin. That is exactly what we will do together in English Flow. Every episode, we will explore a real topic, learn words and phrases in context, and move forward steadily toward confident, natural English. No pressure, no rush, no judgment, just English. Every day, a little at a time. Thank you so much for listening to this first episode. I am Kim, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself and keep flowing.